NFL impressive performance from Cooper Kupp. Receptions 11, receiving yards 108, and receiving touchdowns 2. A great game coming from him. And then they beat the Falcons only by barely. I think they probably should have had a better defensive game yesterday. NFL impressive performance from Garrett Wilson week 2. Receptions 8, total yards 102, and receiving touchdowns 2. Impressive game, probably one of the best impressive games for the Jets yesterday. Bleacher Report Gridiron. Breaking news from yesterday. Breaking 49ers quarterback Trey Lance suffered an ankle injury that is expected to have require surgery and likely end his season. This is very insane news to happen. A lot of people in the comments saying he wasn't ready or that Jimmy Garoppolo's going to be better anyway, or just really saying anything in general. What do you think about this? And who do you rather have at the start of the season to start, Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance? That was a bit of debate from last night of what people were talking about, saying he wasn't ready to play and he was kind of inaccurate. Bleacher Report Gridiron. Garoppolo will earn $250K for every game where he plays more than 25% of the offensive snaps, plus another $100K if the 49ers win the game. So he played 25% of the offensive snaps, and won the game, so he got $350K, which is very impressive. I think he's probably going to get these the rest of the season because it's very highly like he's going to play 25% of the snaps, but he's kind of been known to be injury prone, so hopefully he still stays healthy for the rest of the season. But this is a very good incentive to really add into your contract, and very good idea. NFL Monday Night Football, Titans versus Bills. I think the final score of this game will be 38-21. I think Josh Allen will have 2 or 3 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, I think will probably struggle early in the game, but later on, I predict around 130 yards, 1 or 2 touchdowns. Very good game for him, but pretty early Monday night game because it's a doubleheader. And then the next game is the Eagles versus Vikings. That's going to be a great game to watch, in my opinion. And I'll do my prediction for that now. NFL, Monday Night Football, Vikings versus Eagles. I think it's going to be a pretty entertaining game. But I picked the Eagles to win this game. I think the final score may be 27-23. I think Jalen Hurts will have 2 touchdowns, maybe 200 yards. I think he'll play an impressive game. I think Justin Jefferson will have a couple touchdowns in that game as well. And I predict around 140 yards for him to get. I think he's going to have another impressive performance like he did last week against the Packers. I think Kirk Cousins will be all right in this game, but are you going to be tuning in? Bleacher Report Hoops. Pretty big news from earlier today in the NBA world. The NBA and the NBAP are expected to agree on lowering the draft age eligibility 19 to 18, the new CBA, per Shams. This is going to be very interesting. It's going to allow high school players to go jump straight to the NBA. A lot of people are saying this is a Braun effect, and what do you think about this? Is this a good idea? Is it not? Because if you go straight to the NBA and it doesn't work out, you can't go back to college. You lose your eligibility, which if you really want to do it, I think it's a pretty fine idea. A lot of college players don't make the NBA anyway, so you really would have to be good enough. But what do you think about this